Good morning, everyone. I'm Tuskens, and welcome to Season 49, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 3, Round 3 for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Our opponent today is Axel, the Shadow. Now, this is a guy I haven't fought in a long time. I last checked my DMs, and it looks like it's been damn near 3 years. So, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive guy. Let me check. Is this all on the way I want it to be? Okay. Yeah. So, it's another stream on the low here. Axel attacks pretty much only in the last hour. So, if I stream this in my Discord, I have no problems with Axel. I think he's got good integrity and everything. But anybody could drop in if I was just streaming this in a normal channel on my Discord. And there are people that will shoot, DMs to folks and say, hey, did you know that Tass did this? Hey, did you know? So we're going to be cautious here and have this stream privately. Again, not to impugn Axel. Completely decent. Nice fellow. Anyway, let's get right into the comparison. Let me get that on screen for y'all. All right. This time. View. Okay. So, from the top here, I'm ranked 22, fighting ranked 28. GP, my 13.9 to his 13.4. Top 80 GP, 3.10 to 3.03. That's a little something. Zetas, 335 to his 318. Omicrons for GAC, 49 to his 46. Top 80 average speed, we're dead nuts tied at 160. A rare thing. Mod analysis, plus 25s. My 182 to his 220. 20 to 24s, my 408 to his 278. Plus 20s, my 590 to his 498. Offense mods, plus 4%, 239 for him to my 148. And then plus 6%, he has 92 to my 45. So he's crushing me on the offense mods. Very good speeds as well. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Relic analysis. Total levels, 2022 for me to his 1903. Relic 9s, I have 74 to his 48. Relic 8s, I have 123 to his 87. And Relic 7s, I have 47 to his 90. So I've converted a lot more 7s to 8s. That's nice. Datacron analysis. A man after my own heart. Keeps it lean. Total rerolls. 172 to his 202. 33 level 9s. I think I did this comparison after I'd already started to shard a few of my Datacrons, so I think it's showing I have less, because I had like 200 rerolls or something. I didn't lose rerolls in the last week. But yeah, we're pretty much the same, about 200 rerolls each. He's definitely got a couple more level 9s than me at 40. 6 to 8s, I have 8, he has 5, and then 3 to 5s, I have 6, he has 3. For GL comparisons, feel free to pause the VOD, take a screen grab. Nothing really too big to cover here. And then, of course, key characters, and then ships. What's that about? 194. Oh, his Executor is not Relic 9. Interesting. His Piet's not 9. That's a rare enough thing. All right. Let's move on over to the Omega Bot report, and I'll kill the camera here so it's out of the way. All right, attack time. Yeah, as advertised, Axel is usually within the last couple hours there, so yeah. All right, mod comparison, we see that I've got some speed advantage there, but we're pretty close after, like 24, right? Somewhere around 24, we start to really be close, and he's up ahead of me. JC Omicrons, I've got a couple 3s ones, he doesn't. Luminara, Princess Leia, and Tusken. And yeah, and he has Tusken Chiefed. Okay. So we're pretty close. We have the same things that matter. Squad banner efficiency. A lot of 65 and 64, as you might expect. If you leave him the opportunity, since he's keeping usually about 6 GLs, if you leave him something that he can solo GL, he will. He will. Only a couple times does he drop, really. These are pretty rare. So, we'll see if we can't cause some trouble for him today. Defense-wise, for the last 2 weeks, Finn, Rey Swallow, Saw, Lord Vader Maul, Bo-Katan, yeah, BKM, CLS, Dash, Gas CRex, DTMG, And then it kind of gets unreliable from there, but you could expect maybe like Iden Tusken, something like that. Malevolence, Raddus, Executor, big time fleet cheeser. So we'll keep that in mind. I mean, Executor isn't cheese, but yeah. Oh wait, Raddus? Wait, Rad? No, yeah, that is Raddus, not Profundity. Yeah, so it is mostly cheese. All right. Defenses by zone. We would expect to see up front Rey Swallow, Lord Vader Maul, Gas CRex, and DTMG more often than not. Offense. So, Jabba, Slacker, Traya, Aphra, C. Watt, Seer Malicos, Malgus, Leia, Reva, JMK Cat, JML, Starkiller. He is just keeping the house to just be buttery smooth and get as many 65s as possible. Dangerous. Still, his defense would be pretty like that. Leia CRex gave him a little trouble. A DTMG once. Rey Swallow. Yeah, that's been getting some of us, the Rey Swallow. And certainly these unusual Leia compositions, if you're not knowing what you're about, you can get caught out on that. All right, enough on this. Let's move back on over to the main scene. Let me turn on the camera here first. All right, there we go. All right, let's talk about the board. So I can't go into great detail. Axel has made no attacks yet, so completely clean right now. Top side for me, Malgus, BSF, Sith Marauder, Malik, and Sass. Followed by Dash, Hondo, Queel, IG-11, Vandor. Next is Qui-Gon, JK, Cam, Kelleran, and Plo Koon. And then Finn, Zori, Resistance Hero Finn, Rose, and Poe. Bottom front, I have set Gas CRex with Rex, Arc Trooper, and 5s. So I've been running this with Echo. I've seen some people have success with Arc, and it's the last round of the season, so why the hell not? Next is Rey, RJT, Cal, Zaris, and Swallow. This is particularly thought to be the least forgiving composition for trying to sear the Rey. Use sear. It's still beatable. I've seen people win, but the win rate is very, very poor, very risky. If he's gonna try and sear my Rey, I'd just as soon see him go after this composition over anything else. All right, we had Reva Slacker for a couple of rounds here in the back. It is front and center because I didn't really want to take it off defense, but then I didn't really want it to be like, oh, Tass definitely has Reva Slacker in the back. So it's like, I have something in the back, but it ain't Reva Slacker. And then last but not least, DR, Traya, Nihilus, Talon, and Savage. So, a bunch of goodies for him. What's going on, Striker? Didn't realize, I forgot that I didn't have my open mic on in this channel here. But what's going on, man?
Just that private viewing at the moment is great.
It is. Hold on a second. Let me see if I guess if I move to desktop, it'll capture it, but damn, I don't really want to capture that. Discord, where's the Task House chat? Come on. Maybe it's like that. Can you try speaking, Striker? And that way I'll see if it's actually picking your voice up.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep, it's picking you up. Good.
He set Bo on defense.
He's been having Bo on defense here most of the season. So I don't know if you just popped in while I was finishing up the review of the Omega Bob, but yeah, Bo's been pretty reliable for him on defense. So, and for those of you on YouTube that are going to catch this VOD later, I'm just here in my patron chat. Striker here is one of my patrons, so we'll see who else pops in over the course of the stream, but all just a friendly in-house group here. Sorry, you were asking something, Striker?
Yeah, what? No, so I missed the Omega Bot review. Has he had any holds with Bo, or has it been?
You know what? There's no pressure on me. I can go ahead and show you. This is what his defense profile looks like. You will notice that there is basically like one round in which he had a third GL down, JMK Cat. One round.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just 2 GLs and stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let me move this back over here. So yeah, I just covered my defense. He hasn't made any moves. He usually only attacks within the last 2 hours of the match, so nothing done yet. But anyway, yeah, his top side is BKM, Armor, Paz, Bow, and Grogu. Interesting that he went with a Scoundrel Kron. Yeah, only she can benefit. But her having an ability block is, it's okay. I would think for this last match of the season, you'd probably want to still run a set 11 because the buffs up on 3, plus the defense and whatever. It's probably better than what this is offering here. That's my guess. Plus the ability block is okay, but you've already got ability block from Grogu, so, and that's on his basic, so you could make do either way. Now, considering that I just talked that shit about that Kron, I better not get blown out by it, yeah? Alright, next... yeah, next is Dash, Hondo, Queel, IG-11, and Vandor. Followed by Saw, Kara, Kyle, Chirrut, and Baze. And then last is Finn, Zori, Resistance Hero, Finn, Rose, and Poe. So both of us have no GLs up top. Alright, bottom front. DTMG. Scout, Gideon, Death, and Storm. It is, in fact, exactly his most probable front wall. These are the 4 teams most likely to be seen bottom front by him, and true to form. So Gas, Rex, CRex, Arc, and 5s for himself. Rey, Swolo, L3, Sortie, and RJT. And then Lord Vader, Maul, Royal, Thrawn, and Ninth Sister. Alright. Now, I'm going to restart real quick for good luck. And then the first thing I think we're going to do is just roll Bow in against Lord Vader and just see how that goes. Now, this time I am going to use old Bo-Katan instead of armor.
Yeah, that's the much better comp.
Good, yeah. I've never done it before. I think the one time I fought a Lord Vader that was... you know, not like the EP lead comp where you don't want to take in Bow for that. The one time I did it with armor, and we won, but it wasn't perfect banners. My understanding is the old Bow can give you perfect banners at the end due to the restoration from her unique. So I'm into it.
She does. Well, ideally you want to time out with your last move to be a Bow mass assist. Yeah.
Yeah, the attacks out of turn, restore prot. Right, yeah. I can see that. I can see that. All right, so as of this moment, the game plan is going to be like, Raddus, Rogue One versus DTMG. Probably Sith Eternal versus Gas. Now, I think this is the one where you're linking up Gas and 5s, then Gas sits, then you're linking up 5s, and I want to say 501st Rex. And, like, you're actually transforming into Sith Eternal for this fight. That's my understanding. So, I don't know about that. I'll think about it, but I'm thinking C's the option here. Alternatively, JML could be used. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll look it up, actually, is what I'll do. But yeah, Rey, we decided to... this is one of the secrets that I could... that I can't really afford... to be out there on the airwaves right now when the match is live, but I have Leia for offense, so I don't have to deal with this bullshit. He could have set any different kind of Rey comp, and I'm just not trying to deal with that shit now. Alright, so we've got Leia for that, and then, yeah, let's roll out the Bow. So, my suspicion would be Prot would be great here to mitigate both true damage from Maul and blunt the impact of dots. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, remind me, did I get these right? Yes, I did. Aw, this is beautiful. Dig that. She's 282. He's higher than 282. He's at 286. And she is 281. Mwah! Perfect. All right, defense-wise, what do we got here? Reserved. Don't want to use that here. This one is probably okay. And I'm relatively certain Ewoks have no place in the plan. So let's see how this goes. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. And a 1. Oh shit. Well, that's not good.
That's a revive.
This is still not good.
That's pain.
This is a dispel. Now we won't be able to do any fracture related shit, but we can still do birds and maybe nuke out what's his name with that. Who do I want to call assist? I don't even. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah. Okay. So it didn't do anything. Now, let's go with this. Man. Let's think about it. You'd want to do either of these is fine, but we'd want to have the shield ahead of Big Crush, and I don't think he's going to get a second turn before Big Crush, so we're going to take the money and run with that. Almost there. Stay on target. People to dispel. It's either Paz or her. I'd say she's more important. Let's run this. Just keep her dispel, buddies. Okay, it's got to be about taking out Thrawn now. Get the fuck out of here. Ah, well, you know what? That'll do. That'll do, donkey. All right.
Beautiful.
We get the second Brap out from Paz into Grand Crush. Shit is redundant. You guys are assholes for that. What's the recipe? I'd say the recipe is kick their dicks in. Like, they don't need to be doing anything. Can't ability block him right now, so we may as well do this. Yeah, the assist call is spicy. We'll go ahead and cleanse off Grogu. Doesn't hurt me none. Now, to Striker's point, it looks like... Ooh, man, I think I think it's right to do this right now. Yeah, we got to cleanse old boy back there. Okay, so you've got Retribution, which doesn't really interest me. You're going to heal his ass as long as you're alive, and your days, so I'm just going to smack your shit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. I don't care. Yes, this is good, 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 good. Yes, call you. Attacks out of turn. A little bit of prot, a little bit of prot. If
I were you, I would target him and just mass assist, because you might get him all in.
You're saying I can possibly kill Vader right now on the all-in?
Yeah, I think so. You're all look at the
yeah, the Ancestral Resolve. Yeah. I'm willing to test it out. I was thinking to do the Armor Shred first to get the benefit of the physical, but this is all true damage, so we can give it a go. Let's have it. Let's see what happens. Womp. Now remember, he's getting healed by the existence of what's-his-name, right? So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. We tried it, and I think it's a pretty low-risk thing that we did right here. Who needs this Dispel? Probably Paz. Old boy does not need to have buff immunity. Now, this part sucks. Yeah. Alright. Man, does she hit gnarly. That is just gross. This character is disgusting.
Easily my favorite character on offense.
Just disgust. That sword is just disgusting. How about it? Does she get to come around to another third? Nope. Paz is like, get the fuck out. All right, so terrible banners, and I'm going to blame Striker. I'm just going to blame Striker.
Right. Yeah, I'll up to that.
So, let me go ahead and put this on my spreadsheet here real quick. Alright. 61 plus 10. Yeah. That's not good. Losing 4 banners on this guy's not good. I don't like it. Alright, this one. And a 1 and a 2. Okay, it's fine. That's fine. I guess we just have to go through you. I'm not really going to sweat it. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, that's a good one. People who I want to go bye-bye and never come back. Maybe you. It's possible to get the one shot. Yeah, you know. Almost. Smack. You don't need any inspired. You're out of DI now, so that's nice. Yeah, that'll do, donkey. Yep. Alright, yeah. You got inspired. Gotta deal with that. Pay your dues. You? Good. Nice DI. Excellent timing. Okay, we don't taunt. What the fuck is healing you, bro? Okay, see if we can't get a stun over there on him. No stun. It's not my favorite outcome. Alright, you do have the goods that way, so... yep. Okay, you got the DI. Can't do anything right now, just have to chill. You do have crit damage down, so that's good. I don't think I have anything at hand to dispel your crit damage up. Maybe we can do this, get a mass assist and stun you? Well, you're dispelled anyway, and that will do. Okay. Yeah, this will do. Full marks, except for Drogon. How should I get around? Just basic. Just chill. Yeah. Drogon's still not going to come around, though, is he? Damn. Yeah, I want to do the heal. But I got to get Drogon. We have to keep him, right? We have to keep her in DI as long as possible to get that drop. Man, he still got it. RJT just hosed me here. Okay. Just going to upgrade this guy multiple times, I guess, while we wait. I can't sap his turn meter, so I'm just going to basic here and just annihilate him that way. You don't have a... You do have a lock stagger, so that'll have to do. Yeah. Okay, you dropped it. We're a long ways away. Just chill. 64 will do. At least he got the health banner back. Alright. Okay. Gas. Let's look at the Kron setup real quick. High defense, high prot. Yeah. Alright, I did say to myself that I was going to look this one up, right? So, we'll do that. I didn't sort anything, right? Okay, good. CRex, Arc 5's CRex. No cleanups. Div 1. Make sure that we got our Omi for him. Okay. Tell me your secrets. Star Killer. That could be elegant. You see, Sith Eternal, 87% win rate. Now, why would that have been the case? Ah, well, you deserve that. You deserve that. That was some bum shit. Right, yes. High defense is required. So, we can see the difference here in a strategy. He had prod at the end of that. That almost assuredly means he didn't transform. This one didn't have prod. Yeah, see, this is much... Yeah. I think this can work. I think I need to do this. Who needs what? I don't know. Trench? Who the fuck else is going to need it? The other way to explore it would be to look at his recent match history and see what opponents did against him. This guy did Star Killer. Timed out. Wow. I guess that is part of the intended danger. What else? Yeah, see? See what? Interesting. So what is it? It's the, if you get the days, then they're just able to lap you and lap you and lap you. That must be the threat condition. Star Killer again. So I did have half a mind to think about Star Killer, but I'm picking up the message that the game's trying to tell me. It's like, you probably don't need to be doing that shit. And I believe them. All right. I don't think I want to take any kind of chance. The consequence of failure is unacceptable, so we will use Watt here. Defense. This is about the best I have to offer. Now, I could stop here and think, do I really need to use this? I think the answer is still yeah. I could be greedy and go... You know, it's so rare that I ever use Watt with C when countering gas. I don't think I ever do it, but... You know, you figure gas is going to sit down almost immediately, which is great. But then it's going to be a few turns before we get chains back. They're going to be able to wail on us and crit with impunity. Yeah, I'm not trying to be the guy getting caught out. All right, let's go. Sup, Quig? See you. Everybody just chill. Everybody be super cool. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoa, gas still hasn't gone? What is up with that? Yeah, I don't know. But I'm just going to chill here. Okay, he sits. All right, that's fine. Okay, good time to do this. Make sure we're targeting 5s. See, if we're doing it like this, then I feel like we're trying not to transform C. Because I feel like I have the incentive to try and pick up the extra banner. So let's see how right I am about that notion. Yes. You take this. Who is the other one that we link? I guess it's you. Yeah. Because I don't want you slapping my shit in the meantime. Okay, now we'll be able to get through him mostly manageably. See how long this is taking and how quickly they move? I think this is why people do the nuke strategy. Yeah, there may be some merit to that. I'm going to take the money and run. Now, it's like you link him and you link him, right? Otherwise, this triggers the bad death, I think. So that's what I should have done. I shouldn't have linked 501st Rex. I should have linked CRex. So now I'll be just a little bit behind, but now I'm not going to like completely screw myself over. I think. We'll keep you posted. Yeah, that felt like the right move. Bye-bye. All right, 64 will do. All right, see what? DTMG now. Rogue One. I think we'll take SRP. Rebel Crown of some kind. Ideally a damage reduction, but I don't think it would much matter. Yeah, that would do pretty much nothing for us. This one is one that I'm often not using for anything better, so I think it'll do. All right. Let's run it. Okay, so people get to come back and shit, right? Yeah, I have no idea actually how I'm gonna play this, so I'm just gonna do stuff. Find highest turn meter. You. I'll take that, thank you. The resurrect, I don't think we need to worry about, so I don't need to worry about burning it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We didn't get a lot in that way. I don't want to use the dispel move here. Just the basic will do. That's nice. Buff immunity there. That's pretty slick. Okay. Yep. Buff immunity. Nice. Okay. Alright, so now I'm kind of stuck on you then, yeah? That's fine. This feels interesting. Yeah, that did feel interesting. No regrets. Oh, yeah. That hope is going to hit real hard. Real hard. So what would be extra slick is if we could somehow have Gideon, old Gideon, like down and out of the game. We would stop him from gaining taunt if we put this here now. Didn't work out quite like that. Oh, you dodged. You fucking kidding me. Alright, well. That's not the droid I was looking for. Almost there. Stay on target. Okay. Okay, lots of exposes. Let's have it. Alright. I have to beat you down the old-fashioned way, it looks like. It's just made of iron. No, not that. Come on now. It's gonna take to kill this bozo. Okay, we'll have that. Thank you. Alright, banners-wise, it's not my fave, but yeah, it's better than it was a second ago. What do you think? Do you think the basic's gonna get you the lifesteal to top off that banner, buddy? I doubt it, but hey, we'll take it. First 65 of the board. Now, what I really loved about that is I didn't have bays in there. Didn't need bays in there. I mean, it would have been nice because I would have been able to sweep off that prod up just ahead of Hope. I think the fight would have ended instantly there if he were there, but K2, Cass, and SRP. Very nice, very nice. All right. What's old boy got back here for me now? Okay, so Queso. Alright. EP Marjade, Star Killer, Visas GK. So, I mean, that would have been nice to have C4, but that's okay. We have other means. Iden, Stark, Shore, Range, and Magna. And then full CLS. G1, C3PO. Okay. So how would I like to assign out the rest of this? Yeah, Jabba for Bo-Katan seems like a fair proposition. Either that or Starkiller. I mean, and it's whatever. I feel like Jabba versus Bo-Katan is a really good one, though, because we're going to take all the turns, and they're just going to get blown up for their trouble. Saw. Yeah, let's look at the rest of how we're going to do this. Did I make any notes on how I wanted to deal with Saw? I don't think I did. So yesterday, did a great job taking out a dash team with Tuskens. This has high crit damage, but no armor penetration, and armor penetration is really what screwed up my dudes. I'm thinking that this is Tusken food. I would be willing to try that again. We have JMK and JML. We have the opportunity to part JML from Jedi Cal here. So what's going to be the best handle for this Saw team? It's not a Rebel Cron, so it really truly is something pretty boo-boo. High defense, so true damage would be pretty damn good. Saw, Kyle, what was it? Yeah, Chirrut Bays, Kara. Yeah, now we're going to do a special little sort. Well, not, just one additional setting. Has Defending Datacron? Yes. Defending Datacron is max 3. Yes. Actually, not max 3, damn it. Defending Datacron tier. I guess it's not going to work the way I want it to. Exclude Rebel. Yeah, we can exclude that shit. Yeah. Raddus, Junkseer, Aphra. Aphra or JML look like 65s. DTMG as well. Where was I using DTMG? That's right. I'll use it for his Iden. So, DTMG. Scout. Gid. Storm. Death. CLS. Certainly not Aphra. That might be something that JML does. I guess the question is, where does JMK go? Yeah, JMK goes with Starkiller. So JMK Cat, GK. Let's see. We need Ahsoka because I want the assist call to cleanse. I want that cleanse on GK so that when I go to smite, I think that'll do it. So I think I'll underman with that. check our homework. My guess is it was this. I don't know if that's accurate. How interesting. It is pretty weak. I needn't concern myself. Alright, Riva, yeah, of course, Sith Eternal. Aphra, yes, There it is. We'll be doing that then. Any type of cron you used in particular? Nope, it just don't matter. Ah, yes, actually, the Scoundrel No Revive is kind of key, isn't it? If you're fighting this Visa's level 9, so that's not a terrible plan, actually. Alright, CLS then. Open up a tab for you. I remember GG being effective. We do have full GG. That is an option. I also remember Night Sisters working. Not fighting a lot of full CLS these days. And what was the setup? Damage reduction. Okay. We're very fortunate that he's like me and does not have, you know, like a mess of fully optimized datacrons. So it is damage reduction. What eats this up? DTMG. How interesting. Aha! Night Sisters, but 60%. That's not great. Yeah, a lot of this ain't great. Okay, I hear you. 91%. But that's using up your DTMG, peeps. Okay, so what do we got? We have our own Star Killer? I forgot if I said him or not. If we have our own Star Killer, then yeah, we do. We do. Okay. This is one of those scenarios where I have everything I need and I just need to not shit the bed. So I have to be so careful planning this. Let's check BKM. I'm thinking that I might want Boba instead of Embo. I like Embo because he's much more survivable than Boba. But I have the instinct that the ability block might actually matter there. So, wait. Damn it, I did that wrong. Looking up Bo. Star Killer, 64. Aphra, 60. Jabba, 64.8. That's the droid we're looking for. But what with? What with? Aha! Embo is better banners. Okay, so my instinct was crap. I shouldn't listen to me. Alright. Top side. Let's go ahead and do this Jabba then. Have ourselves a little bit of fun. Right. And away we go. All right. My gut is first order of business would be to put that down. Okay, next, definitely drop the hammer on her, right? Get this out, start the cooldown ticking for inventive. You are just about to have full turn meter, so it's not profitable for me to pass the turn over to Jabba. I'll focus on BKM. So far, this is feeling good. Her super lockdown and having just a shit ton of grenades feels amazing. Okay, we're back with the cooldown. All right, let's see if we lose somebody. Aw. Welcome back. Okay, you there. You need more of these. Oh, you know what? You take reduced damage from percent health effects, so actually stacking these on her is kind of ass specifically. Hey, baby girl, what's up? Oh, you want your pancakes. Okay. We're very excited for our pancakes. Okay, go ahead. What am I doing here? We'll go ahead and do the pass, even though that also seemed wasted. Pretty close out of phase. She is about to put Beskar on somebody, but I don't really care about that shit. Put blind on him. He doesn't need to land anything on us when he eventually goes. We can hit in the back. She doesn't have any attention put to her yet. It seems worth my time. Stick to the script. People just getting unmade out here. Okay, I think I'm just going to eat Bo-Katan. That will be my solution to her. So sad when that happens. Crazy. That's a thick girl. Keep that over there. And that inventive comes around real quick like. Okay, as soon as we eat pause, the game ends. We're all full. Let's take the money and run. That'll do. Okay, so this Dash Hondo thing, man. I liked that the Tuskens worked for me last time, but that was a little harebrained. Alternatively, though, CLS also sounds bad. What other counters are there for Dash that I'm not thinking about? Let's check that out. Nope, wrong one. Now, it was what? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not even the right one. It's just a bunch of that. Okay. Star Killer, 65. That may be our solution. Bad Batch. Really? What did that require? Some significant defense. Interesting, though. Very interesting. It also depends on who they choose to kidnap off rip. So, okay. Where is Aphra to be applied best? Okay. So you could full bird JML this Saw team, but that, gosh, that's so excessive. This DTMG, how did this work? 56 seconds. Wow. Just ate that one up. Okay, so it could be JML or DTMG or what? I don't really like Aphra. It's not a lot of history to support it being good. Don't have Riva at our disposal. My own CLS is not with us. And then, of course, there's you. Now, we know Aphra or Starkiller. Aphra would absolutely be best here over Starkiller. How does that figure into the plans with CLS? What was CLS going to be? I think I was thinking about Starkiller for that. No. So if it is JML, yeah, see, there's Starkiller for 64.3. So I wonder if that's predicated. JML or Starkiller for this. So that means that you are going to be Aphra, BT1, 000. What'll it be? We could do IPD and IG88. Could do HK. Shouldn't much matter. The Saw, though. And for the dash, what was the Tusken win rate? Where you at, boys? 100%. One scene. Why is it one scene? Not a lot of people setting that. Oh, that was dash. One. I already knew that was going to work. 74% versus CLS, yeah. 100%. Wow, huh. 74% out of 100 battles, so I mean, some good stuff, really. If they open up and just end my dude, though, that's a bad one. All right, battles that we know that we're gonna do for sure. Pretty confident in. Wow. So it's, I think for Finzori, Starkiller is equally good. If that's the case, Aphra could maybe be better on Saw. So let's double check what I think I remember. Nope, wrong one. Defense Omis. Very good. Okay. 100%. Indeed it is. So, what was Saw then? Aphra, 100%. Now look at this. This is IG-88. One battle. Why so few? What are you guys doing with this? We must be careful. Let me go close the office door here. Pause. Oh. If it is an Aphra, what is it going to be? Yeah, the cleansing would be really nice. So it might be JML for Saw. That means that it would be Aphra somewhere else. If we are going to use that. So Star Killer can deal with... Yeah, okay. So if it's JML on Saw, then it would be Star Killer on CLS and Aphra versus Finn. Which still leaves us with... It looks like we are going to do Tuskens on Dash Hondo. And does that fully account for everything we've got that can fight it appropriately? I don't know. What else is there that fights Dash that's really good banners-wise? Why does Night Sisters lose? Yeah, it loses if you get wrapped out of existence. Okay. How long was this fight? 5 minutes. So you timed out. You timed out with Hondo alive. What does that mean? It means that he had high enough offense later in the fight that combined with his health steal, he kept being able to top off and dispel plague. So you're trying to get him to keel over with a bunch of plague and he ain't playing ball. Yeah, there's a good timeout risk with trying that. All right, so we will not be doing it. I will not be doing it. Star Killer works there, small wonder. That Bad Batch is intriguing because it's using Shock T. So what happens? I mean, if whoever they hit that isn't Shock T would get a turn. So the problem is if they kidnap Echo, which has happened to me before, you can be in some real shit. I'm not gonna try that. Yeah, Vassal and Jedi Cal. There's something to this here. Where else am I using JML? I'm using JML versus Saw. So if I was doing JML versus Saw, let's talk about composition. Yeah, there's only one of these seen. The benefit of this is the smite. You're not working to get through what was this? 59 seconds. Yeah, you absolutely do not need all those solutions combined. So let's write out what the normal Jedi Cal team is. Bastila, Jedi Cal, JKR usually, JKL, Jolie. That's like when we're fighting Malgus. Is it JKR? Yeah, it is. Yeah, we use those together. So if that's the case, JML would be Grandmaster. JML with Grandmaster, Shock T, Hoda, and literally any warm body. And we would be okay. And you just have to work through everybody manually. I think we could make that work. About Dash Hondo, then. Because, yeah, if those Tuskens fail me, that is real bad. He's not going to drop much, if anything. 100% for 65. 2 minutes. You know what? Be a man, Hulk. This is this should be an even easier fight, I think, because they don't have the high armor pen. Let's see if I'm wrong. And if this costs me, so be it. But I think we'll be okay. Gods be with me. Oh, it's very bad. Very bad. Oh my god. Okay. So he's locked down and has 0 speed. We need to feed the turn meter. We can't really call anybody, so just basic. Okay, now you're just gonna like absolutely goddamn destroy me, right? Okay. Yep, so far so good. There might even be a chance I go before the end of the fight. More after these messages. Okay. You got a middle here. And then it looks like we're about to get some turns. Okay. He gets to come up, but to what end? You're going to push turn meter nowhere. It'd be nice to basic and land that. Yep. Nothing doing. Okay, I see you, dog. Yep, okay. All good so far. I was wrong, as it turns out. Oh my god, please stop doing shit to me. Okay, so here's what we gotta do. We got a basic over here. Because we can't go for the big thwack right now. So, just about getting some regen back. Maybe leading people to start falling over. Okay, that's good. That's good. Y'all getting stunned is good. You having dots is good. Okay. Bop, bop. You are going to live? Okay. So, we're still at 10 stacks. What do we do? 10 stacks does 50% more damage. I don't know if it's a killing blow right here. If it is, we're in good luck. We'll take the risk. Okay, do we get people back? Welcome back. That's too much. That's just too much. All right, we are going to put up the shield because he is going to have another brap coming soon, right? Yep, see, you know, man, this guy, this fucking guy. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You're an asshole. That's what you are. This will miss, but it'll get an assist call. Banners are starting to come back. That's good. Ooh, that's a good one. Yes. 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 Perfect. You don't get... See, but we don't get the character back unless we kill somebody on our turn. So, the more you know. You there. You don't need any of those buffs. And that way, the next time I come back around, somebody is going to have their shit entirely slapped. Mm-hmm. Aw, boo! Get the killing blow. Oh, because it's got to be with the big fucking hammer at the... Or it's got to be with the big hit. That's going to be tough to time. We'll see what we can do. What is it? I don't know. We'd want to get rid of his buff. We'd want to do the middle here next with Warrior. Yeah, shield's up. Minute to go. So we can't really fuck around too much, but... Bop, bop. Yep, I hear you. Mm-hmm. 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 Can't be evaded. Up, 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 up. Come back. Yeah, boy! Alright, that was extraordinary. Really rough, too. Alright. Jesus. Well, I think that was a great set of moves because this should be smooth from here. Such is my belief. All right, Aphra. BT1, 000. In the past, I have enjoyed using B2, but I think that's entirely unnecessary. 64.65. See people doing it with B2 though, like that. Oh, look at that shit. Ooh, with the 66. Dude, that's pretty damn good. That's actually a compelling case. Yes, we'll do that. We will have that. We'll go in one man under. And we'll make sure that we do the droids. It needs to be scoundrel droids, though, right? See, only the scoundrel droids are gonna... Anytime at the end of any droid's turn. Okay. Alright, so that's good, because he can get reset a lot by them doing anything. So let's see how this goes. But I think we have high confidence here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You do a counterattack, but let's see. Yeah, so we'd want to keep right on this. Now we could do... You're all about to go in. I don't care. I don't care. We don't have to overthink this. What's important is... Now if I basic here, she'll go again. I don't necessarily want that. And you're about to go. I wanted him to do his AoE, his fire. So maybe we put this down here. Because she's about to go anyway. Hopefully this doesn't kill. Okay, that's good. It didn't kill. We'll do this one. Over here. Yes, this was what we wanted. And now you go Brap. Yep. Just like that. And Brap. And if I can get another middle with Aphra, that would be the dream. So just one basic here, if you please. A basic, if you please. Damn. 65 will do, though. Okay, B2. So B2 didn't actually take a turn, so it would have been a 66. I could have done just the three of them. So good to know. Okay, so JML for that. We'll deal with that later. JMK can't. GK Ahsoka. Scoundrel. That's right. We did want it to be a scoundrel. Armor penetration is good here, so we'll sort by that. Not this one, not this one. No revive, offense. This is the best one. Most of these fights, I start with JMK middle. I'm going to start with third here, right? Because we want to be right on time. Dispel that. Yeah, and then you miss. And then you are gone forever. You take your... Oh, she didn't even get her bonus turn. Why not? Why didn't she get that? You know, I don't care. These are questions for someone else to worry about. All right, we'll do this. So you get your call. Yep. Knock you right out. Because there's no turn meter to worry about. So normally you're like hot after getting Mara Jade. Truthfully, it's probably EP I want next. Because he's literally just doing the most damage right now by existing. So go whoop him up. Yep. Bye-bye. It's a shame. You dodged. You son of a bitch. Shoot him. Dispel. Nice. Take a seat. Very good. 66. We have avenged one of our 64s. So that's good. Okay. EP Mara Jade. Starkiller Visas and Jedi Wise. Who was it that people were using? I want to say it was GK, wasn't it? CLS, Commander Luke Skywalker. Where you at, Starkiller? Juhani, eh? Juhani, Plo. Juhani, Mace. Yeah, I don't like Mace as much. Not here. He's, well, he's okay. Not really going to use him elsewhere, I'll say that. So it's either him or Juhani. I mean, he straight up does more. I'm cool with him. This one we've got defense on our side. Yeah, I could see that being a problem for somebody. So wait, why did this fail? There's only 2 battles. What did you do? Wow, 1 minute 49 seconds. Whatever they did, they just destroyed your shit. What's the upside here? If we do Juhani's special cleanses debuffs off us, so if they get a bunch of expose and stuff, that could be useful. On all Jedi and all Old Republic, so never mind, it's actually only going to be herself. The stun for 1 turn could be nice. And what was the state of that mace that fell? It was a Relic 7. I feel like mine is well equipped for the task, so we're going to take the proper Jedi. Let's roll. Okay, you want to get the 10 down here. You can only really stun Chewbacca. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, that's a lot of turn meter. I cop to that. Yep. Okay, we just gained a ton of turn meter. That's good. Chase the stagger pony, yeah? Very good, very good. We'll perpetuate the stun here. Perpetuate. Oh, this is nice. I could hit everybody's shit all at once. I think I will. Well, they are just whooping his ass. Okay. We'll take that. Yeah, they are just working my boy over yonder. There might be some merit in going for the stun here. Yeah. All right. It doesn't call him right now. You can't be covered this way. You're already covered in this way. 10 down. Okay. Shock. Man. It's hard out here for a pimp. Can't be evaded. That's good. It's moving you along, old bean. Okay, so far so good. Next target would be, he can counter, so you should go next. I don't know about all that. That does feel right. But Starkiller is just hard locked and never doing nothing for nobody, and I don't know what that's about. 86%. Man, that is brutal. Good. Yep. Loop them. Okay, there you go. Okay. And now it's time for the shipping and receiving department. All right. A little bit tricksy, that Hobbit was. But we got through it. EP, Mara Jade, Star Killer, Thesis, and Mace 65. So DTMG is supposed to be the recipe here. Let's have that. Okay. Alright, you guys gain a whole bunch of turn meter. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not very nice. Dispel. All debuffs on all allies. So this is really an assist call. I guess we'll take that. Yeah. Potential stun is nice. And these guys are going to do a whole bunch of grody shit to me, which is all very fair. Retribution, we take note of. Gain accuracy up, defense up, recovers. So this would be the right time for this. Yeah. So how is it that this is going to work? I have no damn clue, to be honest. I mean, the essence of it is we got to punk people down while they don't have that buff. Basic is going to be our friend to kill these things, but we did want that armor shred, I feel. We'll just basic here. The AoE into Retribution seems like a dum-dum. Dispel all this shit right here. You're already taunting? Yep, that was a good one. We'll take more of that, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Ideally, range will go away next. That's certainly the most threatening of them to me. No need for the Dispel right now, I think. Maybe just the Brat. Speed down for 2 turns. Almost. So, we could... I think I'm just going to finish you. Yeah. Good time for this now. Push the turn meter back. And, sure, we'll stun you. That's a good one. Alright, move on with you. How we look at banners-wise, boys? Ooh. Nice. Good brap there. So here's the thing. I don't want to end this fight right now, right? Where are we at? Yeah, so we still need to top off DTMG. How we really want to handle that? I don't want her to go again. So that's that. 62. It's going to take too long to come back to DTMG's thing, so that's unfortunate, but 62 is an acceptable outcome. Again, we're going to see if we can't snag him with some stuff we've set. Alright, full bird Jedi. JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, JKL, and I guess Hoda. Only the very best for this situation. Nice prot. Yeah, it'll do. Not a light side cron, but certainly not a requirement. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so we open. We could go right after the man himself. It would be pretty interesting if we could stop him from ever getting started. I kind of like that idea. Take this off you. Stay on target. The rest of you don't need to really be doing anything, so don't. Shields up. Speeds for everyone. Where are we at? You're still ability blocked. We have time on our side. Almost. Almost there. Ooh, wow. All too easy. Who's got abilities? Who can actually do stuff? We'll do this now. I don't know when you're going to get the chance to do it again, because people are going to die here really soon. Doink. Doink. Alright, that's fine. Yep. Trade to Hoda. Oh, well, that wasn't quite the droid I was looking for. Doink. Doink. Alright, 65. JML, Jedi Cal, JK Honor, JKL, Hoda. Alright, so, I mean, not a priceless work of art, banners-wise. We did okay. We did okay. 1406 is pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. Fleet looks like pretty standard fare. For him, anyway. Malevolence. Then it is Raddus, indeed. And then Executor. Triple attacker. Let's see here. Triple attacker. Well, let's go ahead and restart real quick. Let's not bring the bad juju on ourselves toward the finish line. So. Profundity. And then Raddus. Raddus, I feel like there's a real cheap one for that. I feel like it's Tarkin. I feel like there's a Tarkin something that's super, super cheap. Let's have us a detailed look at that. Because would it not be super embarrassing? Okay, well, let's think here. Yeah, that Executor... Profundity should be okay. We occasionally get unlucky, but we'll have to have hope. Alright, he starts off like this, and then he's got 3 ships. Let's see how consistent that is round over round. End of last week, he had set just like this. So we know it's going to be Resistance Sergeant Rex. Resistance X-Wing Sergeant Rex. Very good, then. Let's go look that up. 2, 3, Sarge, you, Sarge, and then whatever. Okay, so Chimera 71, 73 with this. That's kind of interesting. Really? So you prefer to do it that way? Okay. Well, sort by banners real quick. 73. So it's like 73 or 72 is the question. And it looks like people are just doing Chimera to it. Now, I've also heard Chimera counters triple attacker. Is that right, or am I misremembering that? Let's check that. AG2K, this one. 89% of people are doing this. Now, I'm not going to do it because it'd be my first time doing it, and it would be a crazy risk. But interesting nonetheless. Okay, so it'll be Chimera then for Raddus. We'll try that. I guess riskiest fight first. Let's have right at it. I'm going to take the extra tank just in case. Because if you don't have it, when you really need it, you could be screwed. So, alright, here we go. Not a really impressive opener, if I'm being honest with you guys. Alright, we got the assist, which we super needed. I want to wiggle here. Yeah, focus all of your hate on this one. Yes, thank you for that. Okay, now you could use second here, but I'd rather do that once we have a ship out so that the other ship could be a beneficiary. How is it that I really want to proceed here? I mean, yeah, we do want to take out Biggs. We lost our tank. We brought our tank just so that we are protected for this outcome. Let's protect ourselves. Basic, run that down, okay. Hello there, big boy. Alright, now we'll go ahead and do that. No one's under stealth. We can pass this turn back to Profundity. That's a better use of our time. The middle here is going to be largely waste. Maybe we can get an assist off it. Nope, no such luck. Basic, dispel the taunt. Nice. Open access over here. Get a little assists. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, go ahead and do this here. More assist love. Let's take that off. Yeah. Shipping and receiving. Yeah, glad for the tank, I guess. Try not to bring out another ship. Just potential banner loss at this point. And then whoop his ass. That is right. DI will fall off almost immediately if we do it like that. Let's try this. See if I can't get an assist out of that. No such luck. And no target lock. Give me assist. There it is. Okay. Flawless at the end. 71. Alright. So we lost the one ship we were going to lose. It's unfortunate, but... and the sad part is, that's like a 75... I think if I don't have a third reinforcement, so it would have been like a 73, so, eh. Alright, this one. So we're going to play it the same way, I think. Same way you would take on Leviathan, I believe. When people do it, they do it like this. They just bring these, 72. Yeah, that looks about right. So we save the middle until after they do their crazy buffs up. And that's about it. The Dispel will get us out. Yeah, so maybe we can... I don't think we get to move past the taunt easily. We'll figure it out. Right then, boys. You'll end up taunting either way. This can apply buff immunity, can't it? Yeah, only if they're target locked. So who is it that you would prefer I hit? Poe is the most dangerous of these, to be sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and call you out. Stun, because you can do a mass assist, so why not have you not do that? Okay, basic. You gain a bunch of buffs, right? Yeah. Yeah, boy! Yeah, that's some bad news for you, gentlemen. Alright, utmost... Are you fucking shitting me? I I was going to say utmost importance that we take out Poe, who's just going to like giga dodge me apparently. Okay, good. He never gets to do his big kapow, which is super nasty if we let it be. Fortunately, we're not going to let it be. Okay, you do that. That's expected. We'll keep after you. Yeah. You there. Hunt this one down. Brap. Yep. Can't do that, I'm afraid. Woohoo! We're not going to be able to fill up at this rate, actually. Where are we? Turn meter wise. You're going to bring out another ship. The ship doesn't have an AoE. We could try and stall. For the sake of the banner. Alright, doesn't look like we get to get it back. But what'd it do? 73. Works for me. And then for you. So, yeah, I proved it to myself last time that I did not need both Ahsoka and Plo. So I'm just going to take Plo this time. Yeah. As always, basic onto Sunfac. Now, I'm basicing here. Don't AoE because you want to have Spy open for the Mass Assist like so. Yep. Bye-bye. Sweep this off, yes. You don't need crit immunity, do you? Big Billy Bass hit. Alright. It's not my favorite outcome that you are alive, but I understand it. Now, we are waiting for Vulture to come in and give us our second dose. So I am going to go ahead and do this here. Still want to keep after Sunfac until he's good and dead. Now, I want to sweep, but I want to target Hyena because it'd be nice to have buff immunity on him. You don't want buff immunity on Sunfac because you want him to show his face and kill him. So see that we get a second turn out before they still get to do their first reinforcement call. We still wait. It's unfortunate. Feels grody. But we do what we must. Okay. So now they're open. And soon we'll be okay. Yeah. See? Man. Look at all that shit they just did. That's gross. Okay. Enough of that. So, where's the real boy? You're the real boy. We gotta get you down and out of the game. Almost. Yeah, those overcharge hits are strong. Come on, let's go. Yeah. We'll do this again. It's going to feed a bunch of turn meter to him, but that's a huge hit we just landed. We'll go ahead and restore taunt here. Big hit. Okay, so we can end the fight right here. Just mass assist, I think. So we don't get to finish with perfect banners, but it's not bad because we saved that extra reinforcement, so it's still a 73. Pretty damn good, lads. 73, 73, and 71. We did fine in fleets. And what kind of score? Certainly my highest of the season, 1843. He's posted higher himself this season. I wonder if he'll be able to do that against my defense, but we'll see how it goes. Let's back out real quick. I don't think he's made any moves, right? Nope, nothing yet. Nothing to see here, folks. Well, since it's just you, me, and the trees, and by the time this VOD is up on YouTube, it won't be old information. It'll be old information. I'll show you what I have cooking back here. Since he's a fleet cheeser, we have Malevolence, we have Triple Attacker, and then we have Leviathan with Sass up front. He's going to Leviathan mirror me, so you take that gamble, man. And he's going to Profundity this and Negotiator that, so we'll see what he does. And then for my bottom squad zone, tucked here in the back, is Saw. Pretty ordinary Saw team. It does have the Wedge Cron, though. Got CLS with a decent little Rebel Cron on it. And then Lord Vader Maul with Darth Vader. He doesn't have Bow, and he may well use JML against this. I'm hoping that between the Cron and the presence of Darth Vader, we might give him a bit of a snag. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, guys, let's do the review here and get ready to wrap up. Starting... So the good news is, flawless attack day. No drops. Imperfect banners, maybe, in some places, but the job got done nonetheless. So, we'll start with our first attack, was against his Lord Vader, Ninth Sister, Royal, Thrawn, and Maul. Went in with Bo-Katan. With Bam, Paz, Grogu, and OG Bo. I think if I had saved her third at the end for the kill, as Stryker was suggesting before I started the fight, possibly could have ended on a 65 with that banner restoration from Old Bo. So, such as it was, though, 61. Against Rey, Swolo, L3, Sortie, and RJT, no games this time. We ain't fucking around out here. That was Leia, Drogon, R2, Old Ben, Mom Mothma for 64. Gas, Rex, CRex, Arc, and 5s. We went in with C and Watt. I'm usually doing this just Sith Eternal solo, but there was some loss rate. It was like an 87-88% win rate. And I think the couple of people who lost used weaker Crons than I would have had. But the fact is, against somebody who's saving 6 GLs like this guy, I can't take the risk about something just popping up and suddenly I lose C. Because if you're a longtime fan of the stream, I have definitely lost some C battles that I thought were a sure thing going in. And I'll be damned if they were going to have me like that here. So instead of just C solo, we did go in with Watt, 64 banners. DTMG, Scout, Moff Gideon, Death, and Storm we took out with Raddus, Jin, K2, Cassie, and an SRP for 65. Beautiful. And even more so, we have, Baze on defense back there hidden with Saw, right? So I didn't need Baze. Baze is a nice to have, though, because you can sweep off all that protection up before you drop the Hope Bomb, and that usually ends the fight right there. All right, he's set back here. He has like a 384 Mara Jade, by the way, one of the very fastest out there, I'm sure of it. But for all the good it did, it was EP, Mara Jade, Starkiller, Visas, and GK. We undermanned that with JMK, Cat, GK, and Ahsoka for 66 banners. Against Iden, Stark, Shore, Range, and Magma, we went in with DTMG, Scout, Gideon, Storm, and Death for 62. It should have been a 65, but it's one of those where, I might have been able to ping-pong some damage off some characters a little differently to try and prolong the fight, get around to DTMG's, next special and restore 30% health and protection, maybe have one or two characters topped off, and it could have been like a 64, something like that. But 62 was the real score. Last but not least, CLS Chupio, Chewie, C-3PO, and Han. Yeah, so EP, Mara Jade, Starkiller, Visas, and Mace, and they opened up real hard on Starkiller. He never fell down, and if he had, Visas should have been able to bring him right back. So, it wasn't so bad, but they did stall us out for a little bit, and I had to, sweat that out to make sure we got to ship, dropped the ship, and the ship ended the fight 65 banners. Top side. Yeah, so his strategy shows him setting Bo-Katan pretty much all season long. It's a very surprising choice. Nonetheless, though, you'd think that anything that really has a ton of turn meter going on might be able to run roughshod over this. If I were willing to take the risk, and in this round against this opponent, I was absolutely not, but I think Imperial Troopers could get this done. Because Bam can only use Wonder of the Force to save Grogu. Grogu's the only eligible target for that. So you figure you're able to kind of run roughshod over the rest of it. Let's see. I mean, pause taunts off rip, so maybe you have to think about how you're dealing with that. You're bringing Stark to dispel, or you're doing an Admiral Piet third in the beginning instead of middle onto Dark Trooper. But you could easily push turn meter back to Piet such that he can go right back onto Dark and you can proceed. He also, pause does not have a reactive taunt, I believe. So once you dispel that taunt, it's gone. And I think you could just run roughshod over it. We had Jabba available. It is, a turn meter gaining team, which is the Achilles heel of Bo-Katan. We just steamrolled right on through for 65. Dash, Hondo, Queel, IG-11, and Vandor. So last round, we took out this same comp that had a Scoundrel Kron with significant armor penetration using Tuskens. It was rough. We lost one character that we were able to revive over the course of that fight. And I thought I was in very good shape to take it here against this Kron because it has like 86% crit damage on it. But I was like, it's no armor penetration, and I've got decent relics. I should be able to stand up just fine. Man, that first minute was terrifying. Like, we pretty much lost. We lost two of them real early on. It was Tusken Chieftain, Tusken Warrior, and I want to say Standing by the time they were really able to take turns. We did manage to score a kill on Vandor with Tusken Warrior. That brought back our dudes. Then they still killed another one of the dudes. So we just kind of had to roll the fight out, take our time, and try and get our last guy back, which we did. 64 banners. But that was much scarier than the armor pen one that we fought last time. So, again, really glad to see Set 11 going. All right, Saw, Kara, Kyle, Baze, Chirrut. Yeah, we had full JML available for this. So JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, JKL, Hoda, 65. We actually stopped Saw from taking any turns at all, so that was brutal. Loved it. Finn, Zori, Resistance Hero, Finn, Rose, and Poe. We had Aphra, and I saw compelling evidence to get like a 66, undermanning it with Aphra, BT1, 000, and B2. As it turns out, the B2 was really quite wasted. Like, they actually never got a turn. I don't even think he got a turn. He never got a turn. Like, they never got a turn, so he didn't get any reactive turn meter to come out ahead. And because we just manhandled the fight, just Aphra, BT1, 000, and the summon droid, B2 never went. So it was 65, but that could have been, a 67 then, Or, no, a 66. A 66 it would have been. Lesson to me for next fives, because we'll still have this Africron for one more fives after this. All right, and then if you missed it again on Fleet, he had set Malevolence, Raddus, and Executor. Against Executor, we went in with Profundity. Lost our Y-Wing in the opening assault, which is the unfavorable outcome. Very glad that I chose to bring Biggs. We stabilized, closed out the fight without bringing anyone else. So note to me, if I'm feeling like I'm needing to bring Biggs, I really should consider dropping Ghost. Because I could have saved one more banner for that. Actually, you know what? No, keep Ghost, drop Phantom. Because you're not needing the momentum swing of going Phantom into a second reinforcement when you're at the point in the fight when if you've already had to bring out Biggs, and by the time you bring out another reinforcement, you really don't need the momentum. You're just needing another ship. So maybe just Ghost and Biggs in the future if I do this. And if I'd done that, it would have been a 72. It was a 71. Against Raddus, we went in with Chimera. Same composition that you would take against Leviathan. Played it pretty similarly. You're just waiting for them to do... principally, you're waiting for the capital to dispel. Like, if you're able to stun and land debuffs on the enemy ships early on, the Raddus will use its cleanse move as opposed to putting up the deflector shield generator. So when it does that cleanse, you have Foresight, all this stuff that gets put on them. Scythe just swept it all right off. And we started blowing people up. 73. Fabulous. And then last but not least, Malevolence. With Vulture, we took in Negotiator. Again, I remembered to leave Ahsoka on the bench because she wasn't strictly necessary. Fight played out as we expected. Had to wait a little bit to bring out Plo. But once we finally did, we were super safe. Rolled out the fight, 73 banners. And that wraps up Season 49. So I know we still got Quig and Stryker in the chat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show here. How y'all doing? Well, I'm not trying to put you on the spot either way, but let's go ahead and get ready to close out. If you want to... Oh, shoot. I can't put up my Discord on screen. Well, you're not going to see it in the VOD, but you'll see it in the YouTube comments. I have the link to my Discord there. So if you want to keep up with me, if you want to find out when I'm going live, keep up with the release of my content, you'll get pings from my Discord server. Do join. Love to be in touch. You'll want to check out my YouTube, not only here for this VOD of previous streams, where I do upload them with chapters added for easy browsing, but I also have some YouTube exclusive content. First is the weekly GAC Breakdown podcast with my friends Dagger, TJ, and Sasha Isha. That is Plotting and Scheming, and we go over, what worked in the last week, what didn't, what were our best defenses, anything else that we think that's worthwhile taking into the future from that. So that's one item. And then I did release my very first video on Datacrons here for the upcoming release of Set 13. So if you haven't caught that, please do check that out. As with anything on YouTube, I really appreciate your likes, comments, subscriptions, all the standard stuff that any content creator would appreciate. But it's still pretty early for me making this YouTube-specific content, and so I really do mean it when I say I look forward to your feedback. I have a suggestions box text chat channel on my Discord. You can leave me your thoughts on things you'd like to see me do, because I'm interested in making the content you guys want to see from me in particular. There's a lot of folks covering great stuff out there already very well, so I'm always interested to hear what people want to hear about from me. That being said, if you like what you saw here on the stream and you want to support what I do here at Tassinix Gaming, consider subscribing to my Patreon. Check out patreon.com/Tassinix. We have something there that's a benefit to any upwardly mobile GAC player, but in particular, I recommend any of the tiers from $10 and up, because starting at the $10 tier, you do get to join my Patreon community and get the benefits therein, as well as a bundled Patreon level membership to OmegaBot. OmegaBot's that tool that I use in the beginning of the stream to pull that detailed report on my opponent. Usually you can just pull 2 weeks for free, any 2 weeks you like. But with that Patreon level report, you can expand that out to any number of weeks you want to build a data set on. You can use custom filters and tags to get a more tailored report if you have very specific things you're wanting to know about your opponent. So really can't say enough good about that. Do want to thank the patrons that make all this possible. Again, Quig, I'm just a complete ape that hasn't updated this slide, but I will remember you nonetheless. At VIP access level, shout out to Trevor Boy Gaming and Stryker. Thank you both so much for taking advantage of the aforementioned OmegaBot offer. Really appreciate the support. And at VIP access level, we recognize Quig first, one of our newest patrons, and I really do need to update this slide. My wife is actually the person that does that for me. She has it all set up on her computer, and I just need to bug her about it. So, sorry, but yeah, appreciate you anyway, Quig. And of course, thanks also go out to White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Sweens14, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sir Boss, Lego Calrissian2187, Deadpool Cal28, Johnny B. Ottawa, Darth QPPMG, Ray's Malbus, and JJ's Productions Twitch. Last but never least, our special thanks to Yoda Force, one of my earliest supporters. He has since quit the game, but, we wish him well on the other side. We remember him fondly. Thanks for everything, man. To Mrs. T, my darling wife, I really have to get on you about updating that slide. That's on me. That's my bad. Nonetheless, thank you for not brutally executing me for the number of hours I spend attempting to be good at a phone game. To Dagger, TJ, and Sasha Isha, my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming, thanks so much, guys, for making the time in your busy work and family schedules to make our show. Really appreciate it. We're actually going to be recording here this evening, so it should be fun. And of course, got to recognize Dagger as well for his added work on my Discord server. He is an admin, answers a lot of questions in my community, so really appreciate that. And of course, Nomad's Reaper. He'll drop in from time to time, drop thousands of biddies, dozens of subs. Has just been extraordinarily generous over the years, so thank you so much, man. All right, let's move back over to the main scene. This is the part where if I were normally streaming on Twitch, I'd raid you guys out, but such as it is, that's going to be the end of the line here. Stay tuned here on Discord to find out what I'll be doing over the break in terms of other content, but otherwise I'll be back here for the new season of Threes with this new set of Datacrons. I'm really excited about it, and I'm also super stoked about just the death of the high efficiency meta with the expiration of Set 11. Alright, so all that said, guys, it's been real, it's been awesome, it's been real awesome. See you next time.